Okay, we made it to the top of another summit. This one was quite steep. This took us a while to get up here. So we're heading back. It's fenced off there. And there's the lake, a better picture of the lake. If I can keep it from, go this way too. There, that's better. Yeah. I'll just do a panorama. And back to the lake. All right. And hello everyone, we're going to make pizza today. Mini pizzas, that is. So I'm going to start with showing you what you could possibly buy. I'm not sure what you have access to, but I'm able to get these. And so it says original pita bread. I don't know how original that is, but I'll take it out if I can. Oh, they got that stupid wrapper on it. I have to cut it off. Hold on a sec. I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah. I hate these things. Why don't they just put a tie on it? There we go. She's open. So that's what they look like. They're sort of odd looking, but they're perfect for pizza. Perfect for pizza. They got the same consistency as pizza too. The squishy, you see. Just enough dough. So we're going to use those. Oh. Okay. Cheese. This is mozzarella cheese. Part skim mozzarella cheese. I also have some Butcher's Choice pork sausages. And I think these are mild Italian. So we're going to use those. We're going to cook them and then chop them into salami type sizes. Of course, brown mushrooms, spring or green onions. We have a pizza sauce. I'm not making my own, take too long. And here I'm soaking the cilantro in apple cider vinegar, 1 capful to that amount of water. The spices I'm going to use are basil leaves, just a pinch on each pizza. Oregano leaves, ground black pepper, and a little bit of ground paprika. This is not hot paprika. It's mild paprika. Did I get everything? I believe that's it. Alright, so we will be back with preparation. First we'll do the sausages, then we'll do the vegetables, and we'll start assembling. Oh, we got to do the cheese too. Grate the cheese. Alright, be back in a minute.
Easier for this.
So we have our sausages cooking. I'm going to turn them over. Nice. I'm not cooking them on high or anything. I'm just letting them cook slowly. I don't want them to dry out. Okay, so we'll let those keep going. And we'll move over to here and we'll start chopping. That's for my waist. This is our, that's what it looks like. It's relatively thick, so that's nice. That's what I want. I don't want it too thin. And we're going to start with the green onions. I guess I'll put them in here. I'll use something else for the waist. So I'm going to take this off. You look for the worst part and just get rid of it. It's not important to have, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the thing about these is you always get a slimy under skin. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's like, okay, having a hard time with this, but that's okay. We'll get it done. Ugh, slimy. That's one. Don't like that. What about this one? Yeah, I don't like that either. Fussy.
Mm.
Alright, this is pretty scummy looking. But it's edible. It's not going to kill you. But it's not for me. And I'll get rid of this. And put it in there. Alright. So, we're going to make it so we can sprinkle these pieces on. And alright, so I'm just going to separate all this and then put it away in here. Alright, mushrooms next. Ends off. I got 4 mushrooms. So that should do the 6. So I'll make all 6, and we'll have a snack for our mountain climb tomorrow. Yeah. So here we go. I'm just going to slice them down, and of course I'm going to saute these. And I'm also going to saute the onions just a bit, not very much. So that's what I want, something like that. I'll put them back here. There we go. Now the cilantro, I already dried it somewhat, and same idea here. I'm going to use my bigger knife this time. That's what I want, that size. Put that back. Should have a nice taste with the apple cider vinegar in it. Alright, so I'm going to wash up, and we'll be back. What are we going to do? Oh, the cheese. We're going to grate the cheese. So we're going to saute the mushrooms, just add a little bit of heat and flavoring for the spring onions, and then we're going to move over to grating the cheese. So I'm going to start with adding a little bit of, I'm getting my pan hot, and I'm just going to add a little bit of oil. That's olive oil. I'm going to also add some butter. So that much. And let that blend together. Coat your pan. I got my sausages in the back burner now, and I'm going to have to turn those over pretty soon. Bear with me, electric heat. Okay, so I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm just going to place my mushrooms in. I'm not just going to throw them in haphazardly. I'm going to place them in like that. We're going to get some moisture released from the mushrooms. I don't want to overcook the mushrooms, so go quickly to get them all cooking at the same time. We're almost there. Running out of room. Have to crowd it a bit. There we go. We're done. So I'm going to use my tongs, which are here. Tongs. Alright. And I'm going to flip each one of these.
Each one?
Yeah. Patience. There we go. And there we go, we're going to flip. So I'm going to go as fast as I can without clumsily doing something. You have to remember which ones are flipped and which ones aren't.
Color?
Yeah, but I think I already flipped that one. Nothing's perfect. You're right, color. Depending on how long they've hit the heat, right?
Yep.
Now we're almost done. We're halfway done. Always the optimist. Alright. So what are you doing these days? Lee? Homework, eh?
Homework and trying to get my sleeping schedule back.
Yeah, your sleeping schedule is all screwed up. Tomorrow we're going on that hike, so you're going to have to get that settled. And we plan on going, what, 3-hour hike?
Yep.
Get a 3-hour hike done, if longer if possible. Because tomorrow's going to be what? Plus what? It's going to be a great
11?
day tomorrow.
I think it's going to be 11.
Yeah. Oop, careful. So you got to get your sleep.
10, sorry.
10? And it'll probably go up a little bit. So it'll be a nice day to go hiking in the mountains. And I'm hoping I don't run into a bear. Alright. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
And you're also planning maybe in a year from now to go to Germany, eh?
Yes.
Yeah, so that'd be nice.
For a visit.
Yeah. You have family there, right?
Yep.
And
A lot of them.
yeah. And a friend.
Yes.
So, there. I think that's good enough for me. And we'll put that in here. And I gotta get to turning those over. Okay, so I'm just gonna do that. I'm not gonna do it very long. See how these are doing. There for now. Alright, there we are. Oopsie. Doesn't want to turn on me. There we go. There. I want to retain the moisture in the sausages. I don't want them dry, so I'm covering them. And I'm just going to slosh these around a little bit. Stir them around. Let them separate it. Everything tastes better a little bit sauteed, right?
Yep.
I didn't cut those out really well. And remember, it's going to cook just a bit. It's not going to cook very much. So I want to also make sure everything's cooked. It's not going to be in this great big oven at 1,000 degrees, which traditionally that's what they should be, right? At least 900 to 1,000 degrees pizzas. Here you get ovens that only go up to 500. It's just like your oven here at home. And it's not really good pizza. Oop, I almost put it. It's not Italian style pizza really, right? So there we go. They're done. Put them aside, and we'll go over here and do the cheese now. Just make sure this is off. Oop, I turned it on off. Okay, let's go.
Yeah.
So I'll let you go by. And where did I put the cheese? Well, I put the cheese in the freezer
Why?
to keep it cold,
Why do we want?
so it'll grate better. Yeah. So this is a stupid little grater. I'll have to get better one in the future, but we make do. So we got a lot, so we're gonna have to use a lot of cheese. Now I'm not gonna do the whole thing on camera because it'll be boring. And so I'll grate this and we'll come back. So that's the grated cheese. That's good enough. You just want it size grated, big and small, so the cheese melts. All right, so I'll do this, and we'll see you in a minute. Okay, we're gonna start to chop up the sausages. They're ready. They cooked nicely, so there you go. And I'm just gonna cut them on an angle a bit. So the Minister of Public Safety came out, and you know what he said?
What?
That the truckers were rapists.
How?
And he said a couple of other things. I will have to go back and recheck, and I'll post that. This is the leftist narrative for their brainwashed supporters. And this is what's going on. They just continue to go against citizens instead of supporting and giving people their rights and freedoms. They just want to control.
Yep.
It's the worst Canadian government ever. Ever. They're appalling, they're disgusting, and they need to be taken down. And I mean by voters.
I 100% agree.
Mm-hmm. So there we go. Nicely cut. And I'm going to do the other two if needed. And we're going to be right back, and we're going to do assembly. All right. So we're going to assemble these mini pizzas. Sorry. Here is our pita bread. And I'm going to apply the I'm going to go right to the edge. I want it all coated, and I'm going to add enough to it. What do you think? Is that enough for you?
Yep.
We're going to do 2 on camera, and then I'll do the rest off camera. There we go. That looks good. Don't be afraid to put stuff if you like a lot of ingredients, then put a lot of ingredients. So let's see. What will I'll put a little bit of cheese on the bottom also, so we have a really cheesy taste throughout the pizza. So this is my idea, of course. You do what you want to when you assemble it. let's see, I'm gonna put some basil leaves on the bottom. How you build up your pizza is up to you.
Everyone has their own ways.
Exactly. So there's some basil on there. And a little bit of black pepper. There we go. Now, let's see, we'll put some mushroom. There, that's a lot of mushroom, right?
Nice.
Put it over here. Get this one done. Not being skimpy. I'm not Domino's Pizza here. Oh, I shouldn't have said that, maybe.
What's your favorite Domino's?
Favorite Domino's? What do you mean?
Like their pizza, like their kind.
I'm just traditional. I like big. I like a lot of stuff on it. So, like, what do you call it? Combination. Sausage, meat lovers. All right. So, our sausage, Italian, spicy Italian.
It ain't spicy.
Not for you. A person that eats peppers just bites into hot peppers. Yeah. Okay. Of course, it's not going to be spicy for you.
It's just I don't taste a bit of spice.
All right. All right, and we're gonna put cilantro. Some here. There we go. What else? We got the green onions, which are already sautéed. So just won't be too liberal. Get it? I'll be more conservative. All right, that's good. And the last thing is some cheese. More cheese. Ooh, it's piling up, eh?
Yep. But it'll flatten down.
Okay. There we go. And let's see, what else can we put on here? We'll put a little bit of the paprika. Put this in here because my hands have been greasy. This is for color. How's that look?
Good. Really good.
And what else? Oregano? Just a touch of oregano. Give it that Italian taste. Not much. A sprinkle of this, a sprinkle of that. And on top, just a little bit of olive oil. Just for flavor. This is a really rich mini pizza. Here we go. Don't need a lot. That's too much. There we go. We're done. Do we need the salt? I don't think so.
No.
So we'll leave that. So there's our finished products. 2. And I'll do the rest later. So now we're going to go and cook them. We have our pan heating up. I'm not going to put it on very high. This does not take long to cook, and you're looking at maybe about 7 minutes, 8 minutes to get it done. But you should have it on low, very low temperature, and you're going to also cover it so the heat will melt the top. So let's throw it in there. Well, don't throw it in, but it's a bit high, so I might end up turning it down. Get the other one in there and not burn myself either. There we go. They're built up pretty good, so there we go. All right, so we're going to be back in about 5 minutes. Hi everyone, we're at the dinner table. Our pizzas are here. We're going to taste test them, and they look pretty good. So let me move the camera down, and you can see, and maybe just a bit more up. There we go. I always cut my head off. Excuse me, guys. What do you think? Put on an angle, maybe? Yeah, that looks good. Maybe that will do. That's a little better. I think we gotta raise it up.
No.
No? The expert cameraman here. There we go. Yeah, perfect. There. I got my oversized shirt on. All right, here we go. We're going to taste test these. Okay, so that's a pizza pie. It's loaded. Look at yours. Nice. Here.
Don't touch.
Don't touch. Don't touch my pizza pie. There we are. All right, taste test time. Ooh, it's hot. Yo. Ooh. I don't know. I'm gonna have to have some of this sausage with cheese. Ooh, that's even too hot. Yow!
What's gonna happen when you put it in? What?
The oven for too long?
Mm-hmm.
Anyway.
It's really good.
Mm.
What do you think?
It's delicious. It's great. So, if your cheese doesn't melt enough on top, because the bun, it's going to get toasty on the bottom, really crispy. So, if you really want melted cheese, you have to put it in the microwave just for about 30 seconds, right?
Mm-hmm.
About 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then you'll get that melted cheese. But the bottom will become a little bit soft. So, you know, it's up to you really if you can get away with it. Or if you have like one of those grills, we don't have that, so I have to use the stove. So if you have one of those small portable ovens, they're good, right? You can do that, and they probably do a good job.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm doing the best I can with what I have. And but anyway, the thing is it tasty?
It is.
It's delicious. Eh? Of course, you don't like olives, but this is what I'm missing on here. Olives.
Oh, see.
Black olive. They're really good. Oh, this is so good.
It's delicious.
Mm-hmm.
It's packed.
Mm-hmm. And you don't have to worry about the pita bread. It's already cooked. So you're actually cooking it again. So.
Way better.
So good. You're a great little snack. Honestly, it's a great meal.
Feeling.
That'd be great to bring with us tomorrow
For our hike.
for our hike. Mini pizza each and a banana. They give us the energy and protein.
It's perfect.
You really gotta try it, guys. It's delicious. The bottom was really crispy until I put it in the microwave for about a minute.
Yummy.
Had to be done. Maybe I'll invest in one of those little portable ovens. One day. I get by without having to buy any equipment. So you get used to not having to spend money, right?
Yep. Well, we never really need it.
Yeah.
I mean, we don't now.
Yeah. What am I going to do with it? I don't make cookies and stuff.
Use it once.
Mm-hmm. It's really good. It's delicious.
It's yummy.
C'est bon. Très bien.
I don't know what that means.
Very good. It's good. Well, I'm going to slow down.
Fun fact, I can never finish a pizza. I have to eat it slower than any other food.
The slow-mo eater.
Literally.
Yeah. And you got to get some sleep.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
I'm extremely tired.
And yeah. And then tomorrow we'll go on that hike.
Yep.
All right. So guys, you got to try this. It's really good. You won't be disappointed.
It's
Yeah.
delicious.
And hope the world
It gets better.
gets better tomorrow. I doubt it, but I don't want to be a pessimist.
It will get better. Just time and better leaders.
Get rid of all the guys that are causing the tyranny, and this world would be a great place.
Get rid of these elites.
Exactly, the globalists.
Yeah.
If you're a person that is just a ordinary common person, you need not to follow the globalists or the elites, because they don't care about you and they're going to bring your world down around you. So you need to don't have confidence in these leaders' abilities to bring us out of a problem. Are they going to see that message?
No.
Yeah, okay. We just got a message popped up. Anyway, so let me zoom into our finished products, and then that's it. So please like,
Subscribe,
comment, and turn on the notifications. Much appreciated. Here we go. Sound effects. There they are, the finished products. So, take care everybody. Bye.